What's up, everybody? Welcome to Top 10 Character Moments. Today we're breaking down my list for the top 10 best moments of Lightning McQueen. Be sure to subscribe to my channel, and if you have already, tell your friends, family, neighbors, let them know this channel's the place to be. And then tell them to go over to my other YouTube channel called Sector for Nerds, link in the description below, and subscribe there as well. Alright you guys, let's get into a few honorable mentions before cracking the top 10, shall we? First up, driving backwards in a race. Learn that one from his old pal Mater. You'll love to see it. Next up, Life is a Highway. Shout out to Rascal Flatts for this amazing jam during the middle of Cars 1 while Lightning travels to California. I don't know if it's necessarily much of a Lightning moment. I mean, Lightning was there, so I'm counting it. And finally, becoming the teacher. Okay, I'm gonna be straight up with y'all. I didn't like Cars 3. It's such a depressing movie because all it tells you is that Lightning McQueen is old now and he sucks. And I'm so sick of movies doing this to characters we love, but that's a story for another time. My point is, Lightning is pretty much useless now as a racer. However, the one thing I did like from this is him becoming a teacher. Becoming the new Doc, if you will. That I didn't mind as much. Alright you guys, let's get into the top 10 list itself. You guys ready? Here we go. At number 10. Making a phone call to Francesco. And it was live on television. Why can't real life TV be that entertaining? Like two guys that hate each other just calling into a radio or TV show and just talking crap to each other? That's what was done here and it was great. At number 9. Taking Mater to his race. Not something he normally does, but Sally talked him into it. They both had the time of their lives, doing all sorts of things that we got to see through a montage with the song You Might Think playing. Shout out to Weezer. At number 8. Passing the torch. This is the last thing from Cars 3 on this list, I can promise you that. I do like the idea of Lightning going, hey, my time is up, it's now your time. While I don't agree with the method on how it was done, I do like the idea of Lightning becoming Doc, like I mentioned before. And that's all I've got to say about that. At number 7, tractor tipping with Mater. I always loved watching this scene from the first Cars movie. The concept is you sneak up on a tractor while they're sleeping, and then they get scared and fall over. While Lightning didn't have a horn, he had a very loud engine, which ended up waking all the tractors. It was such a great moment. At number 6, eavesdropping on Doc. I like that he did this because otherwise we wouldn't have gotten to see the Hudson Hornet in action. We also get to see Lightning's reaction to it too, which made it all the more better. Like when he's gonna make that turn that Lightning kept messing up on and does the best Mario Kart drifting ever to get back on track, Lightning was like, whoa, and I was like, whoa. It was great fun. At number 5, going for a drive with Sally. This was a scene where the dialogue didn't tell the story. The two things that did were Lightning's facials and the music. Sometimes that's all you need for a scene like this. It felt like Lightning got a whole new appreciation for where he was. The entire movie he's thinking about the race and the Piston Cup, but this felt like the first time, besides maybe the tractor tipping scene, where he felt like he was actually living in the moment instead of looking to the horizon. At number 4, making amends with Mater. Lightning messed up hard in the earlier parts of Cars 2. Now I get Mater got distracted and Lightning got frustrated because of it, but maybe next time don't give him a headset, lol. Regardless, Lightning talks about Mater being the bomb and how he'll always be the bomb, not understanding that Mater has a literal bomb attached to him. Once they finally catch up to each other, Lightning assures Mater that he's perfect the way he is, and he shouldn't have to change himself for others. Well done, Lightning, well done. At number 3, helping everyone in Radiator Springs. After spending a good amount of time in that movie fixing the road, he becomes quite fond of everyone there. So he helps give everyone some business, including Luigi's tire shop, Sarge's organic fuel, and Ramon's paint shop. It's like he's become a new man, or car, lol. At number 2, using Doc's drifting trick to stay in the race. That scene of Doc practice racing is like one of my favorite scenes in the first Cars movie. So when Lightning uses that trick to not only stay on track but to get in first place, it was truly one of the greatest moments in that movie. But there's one more moment from that movie that's even greater than this one. And it's my favorite Lightning McQueen moment, helping the King finish his last race. That's right, folks. The best Lightning moment is the one that he didn't do for himself, but for what he did for someone else. Lightning knows how Doc's racing story ended, and after seeing that the Kings could end the same way, he decides to give up the Piston Cup to help the King get back on track and finish the race. And there might be some that say, well, why didn't McQueen just win the race and then help him? It's because it doesn't work the same. It's the idea that he chose to sacrifice a win to help someone else. That's the ultimate sign of respect. And I love the aftermath where Tex offers Lightning to become the new face of Dinoco. And he's like, but why? I didn't win. And Dex says, there's a whole lot more to racing than just winning. The same line Lightning used earlier in the movie, but in a joking manner. And it's that moment where he finally understands it. And then to Lightning's credit, he chooses to stick with Rust-eze, who gave him his big break. He's a completely different Car than when we first see him in the movie. And that first Cars movie is one of my favorite Pixar movies ever. So there you have it, guys. That's my list for the top 10 best Lightning McQueen moments. Be sure to stay tuned every Friday for my latest top 10 video. Next week, I'll be breaking down my picks for the top 10 best moments of everyone's favorite non-bender from Team Avatar, Sokka. Thank you all for watching, like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next week.